So, you know, it's going to be very expensive sort of build this, but it's something that I want to put into the game. So we're going to go here, and we're going to follow this limitation that I set myself, because it's something that I want to keep like a boundary around the prison, so then there's enough room for them to like do like a proper perimeter and everything like that for this prison. So we're going to go here, and then these could be possible access points in the future that can go to new buildings and stuff like that. So this perimeter wall is costing us an absolute friggin' fortune, but it's what's going to keep the prison safe. We can have that, then we can have like another sort of wired fence on the other side. It's just to kind of keep things a bit safe. Like we could have like a double perimeter wall, or we could have, you know, the fence line here, there, so then we have like this double protected wall, sort of say. It's really just to protect things, so we're going to get the builders going with that. We just spent a lot of money doing that. Our income is interesting. We're still getting $4,000 or something, because we're building a lot of stuff, but like now we're getting our intakes. Our intake's starting to rise, so that's great. It's great. Like we're getting the availability to do that. Now I've just looked at the time. We're close. We're just starting into our 3rd episode, and I want to get inmates starting to come in, but I want to start to do some planning as well. So what we're going to do is I'm not sure if I'm going to bring any prisoners in yet, but we're definitely going to set how many we want. And that's what I like about the game now, is that it actually gives you control over how many you want. It says that's how many is available, how many would you like. It tells you how many you earn per prisoner. So if I want 10, I can set it up to 10. And intake limit 11. So we have ratio. Really, we can't control like the amount, unfortunately. Like it just says, okay, we can have that. And then when we start including others, then we start getting ratios and that. But that is the minimum amount you can take. So if we bring people in, that's going to be 11 people in. Like if we decide to bring that in, you know, that is $15,000 of payment per max security. I don't want to do max security prisoner straight away, because the prison is definitely not available for it. Let's have a look at not prison grading. Let's have a look at bureaucracy. So finance is done. Security is starting to unlock. Let's I just want to kind of like start unlocking a few things. So let's get maintenance going. We're just going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff in this episode. And excuse my mouse for a second. My mouse is stuck. So let's go staff, and we want to get our accountant. So we're going to grab our accountant, and we're going to put this chick right here. So that's our accountant's office right next to our warden. So security is researching, so that's what he's doing. That's like he's doing all our research pretty much. Now, I got normal staff doors here because I'm not sure what really this is. This might change to actual staff room doors, but at the moment we need all this. So the visitation rights, they'll have their access doors there, but then these doors here, I'm trying to think, how am I going to make it so I can't, because this is the danger zone. This is the danger zone where they can get in and out. So maybe this will have to be cell doors as well. So when the visitors come in, they'll be opening a cell door on each side, so they're locked in permanently, and so we can't let anyone out, which is kind of what we want to do. We don't want them getting out and running amok pretty much. Let's look here and let's go grants, because we've done a grant. And let's see, health and well-being, build a medical ward, education reform program. That one's a very annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. That's a very long-term one. Staff well-being, build a staff room. We've done that. Have at least 5 guards, and ensure none of your staff are exhausted. Short-term and long-term investment. We should look at doing them now. They're just easy payments. It actually looks like they've reduced the amount you get off those for some reason. So they give you a $5,000 advance payment, then that. So let's go the long-term one. Let's do that. They just give us $5,000 straight away. So, oh no, sorry, we lose 5. So we lose $5,000, but then we gain 16. So pay money into a long-term investment fund. So we lose it, but then we gain 16. So you gain 11 in the end. So it's not too bad. So this one will take some time. But if we cancel it, we lose our 5,000. So we're not. Oh, we get like a fine of 500. So I'm not too worried about that. We're not going to cancel that just yet. Why Are you... Oh, it's because these guys are still building the pipes, but they've stopped because they were doing the perimeter wall, which they have now completed. They did that very quickly, actually. Did not expect them to do that quickly. But that's kind of like the perimeter of our prison now. So we got our perimeter wall, and this is going to be like, you know, it's all yard and all that sort of stuff. This is our perimeter, and these are our points of interest where we can be like, hey, you know, if we want to make an access door or something like that, or like a building here that allows people to pass through to another section, we can, which is probably what we will do. This will be the intersection points here. So if we have minimum security here or something, or maybe on this bit of land we have, you know, our workshops and stuff like that, we can do that. You know, it's all that sort of stuff that we're going to have to look into and plan, because I want this prison to be very, very structured, to the point that it's going to be really, see, these exports, see, now, will these, will they automatically get picked up, or can we not follow? No, I don't want to follow it, go away. So will this guy pick up the export? So if this guy goes here, yes, see, that's perfect. So now I don't have to worry about, that's one of the big mistakes I made last time, is that I didn't have an export room for the wood. They were just laying around everywhere. Now they actually purposely place it somewhere for us, which is what we want. And I heard that go off, which means we just got maintenance and security. So let's unlock a few things. So let's unlock, legal's going to cost us a bit. So we're going to unlock him. He's going to cost 12 hours to unlock. And we're going to also do psychology as well. But what we're going to do is that this room here is going to be for our main kind of people. And then the other side is going to be our psychologists. Because our psychologists can do like interviews in their room. So this one here, we need a chief police and foreman. So we're going to have our chief of police and our foreman in here. Then, or actually we might have our, technically I wouldn't mind her being, wait, what's that? What's that? Tabbed cycle objects, really? Okay. Probably should have had her where the lawyer was, but that's okay, that's not too bad of a thing. So let's put our chief police in here, and let's put our foreman in here. So we've got all them, we don't have to worry about it. We can actually place another accountant if we want. So we actually can have more than one accountant, access to financial reports. So it seems like you can have more than one, which is interesting. It's the same as the psychologists. You can have more than one of them. But, then I think they are 200 a day, 200. So all these guys are 200 days. So they have the same sort of pay, which is alright. That doesn't bother me at all. So with that being said, we've got that going. Have these guys still not done that pipe? Why is that? Okay, so the pipes have just been forgotten about. So let's reconnect. Oh, that's why. It's because the pipe was connecting to the wrong side. So let's connect it to this side here, and let's go. Let's get rid of that and those. So they're gonna do that, and that's why. It's because you can't have power. So you can't have power leads or anything cross underneath a perimeter wall, which is kind of a good thing, I guess, and also an annoying thing, but it's not too bad. So now that we have that, we have our visitation, we have our parole, we have our staff room. So let's get our staff room utilized and done. This kind of needs some lights, so let's go objects, let's go lights, and let's get like a light here and here, because I feel like that should have more light than it should. Yeah, see, they have lights there, but that room for some reason didn't get lights in there, so that's alright. So staff room, what do you require? So wide sofa, drinking machine. So these guys, I'm just going to make the staff room really relaxing for them. It's just going to have a whole bunch of stuff. So in the staff room here, and we haven't got the clone ability, it would actually be very useful, but it's okay for now. So we're going to have, let's have a look. So we've got radio, sorting desk. I don't know what that is for, but it's obviously for something. Let's have a look here. So let's grab, like, let's do like a pool table, like in the corners here. let's like get, you know, maybe let's actually get a sorting desk and put them like there and there. Let's get maybe like a filing cabinet and let's go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know, something like that. Let's what else did it need? It needed like a wide sofa and drinks machine, so we can get the drinks machine. Let's like chuck the drinks machine on this wall here, so let's get like those. Let's get like the TVs. Let's put like a TV here and here, and let's get like a radio as well. Put it like there and there, and let's get like a wide sofa and go there, and let's get like wide sofa there and there, there and there. So that's kind of how we want our staff room to look like. Then we might have a few things in the center. I don't really know, maybe we put like a table, like let's do like a table here and here, and we can do like benches there like that, so then they kind of have like a sitting area as well. And then what we'll do is we'll clone that eventually in the other room, I think. I heard the little dings, that means we've unlocked something else in bureaucracy. So what was that? We unlocked legal, so let's get our legal twat and let's put him over here. So let's go lawyer. And we've got officers. Where's the officers? They're here. So we're going to put our lawyer in that office there. For some reason he went there. And then we can have, see, our accountants up there, our lawyers down here. We probably could almost have another accountant if we really wanted to here. We can have like 2 psychologists, or we can have 3 psychologists. That's not too bad. So let's go back into here. I kind of just want to get, so psychologist is the next big thing that's going to be unlocked for us. I'm kind of just trying to get all these major things unlocked, hopefully in today's episode, like in this episode here, because they're kind of all key things, but that might not happen straight away. So let's get health going, so we can get health. And then if I hit education, see all these guys, I can just start that stuff now. They're going to go, then they're all the main stuff. Then we obviously have like, you know, groundskeeping, cleaning, that sort of stuff. I'm not too worried about them at the moment. But we need to start kind of get some of this going so we can start planning really far ahead with the prison. So with that being said, let's have a look at some of this other stuff. So this needs a visiting table for parole. We haven't put like any doors or anything like that on these things yet. Let's go like large jail doors. So if we do like that and that, so then that means we can do the same on this side as well. It just means that, how can we make it? Because they're still going to want to come through this way. We'll just have to have a lot of guards. We have to have guards patrolling in this area so we know as well. And then, like, how many do we have here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in here we can have we can just do normal doors, I guess. There and there, there and there. So kind of like equal with that. So what we got? 1, 2. So that's all right. So let's go back. Where's their one? This one that we're looking at. So we got 1, 2. No, not that one. Not that button. 1, 2. And we want to go here. So let's do that. That. To that. And that. Let's get the large prison doors just on these as well, because this is what we're going to have. We're just trying to get, like, we're pretty much setting up the prison before before we try and get like all the prisoners in the prison, because it kind of helps a lot with whilst having all the structure going. And hold on, I just need to check a text for a second. Let's go text. Okay, I will read that later. Alright, so that being said, we got the parole room almost set up. So just all it wants is a visitors table for a parole room. So that's alright. So if we go rooms, objects, let's go, where's the visitor tables? So let's like reverse this. We could have maybe like one there, one there, and one there. So that's how we can kind of do it. So we have like one here, one there, and one there. So that's kind of like our parole room set up. And then this is our visitation. We can have like big visitation rooms because we're going to have a big prison. We're going to have a lot of prisoners in here. And this will probably have access for a lot of other prisoners as well. Eventually we might make these the holding cells and this the visitation, but for now I'm not too worried about it. I really don't know what I'm going to turn these rooms. I originally decided what they were going to be. We still need to put like cleaning cupboards and stuff like that, so we need to look into that. Let's get the staff room door going. We need a staff room door here. And we need a staff room door here. I heard the little ding, so something in bureaucracy was done. So psychology and health is done. So let's go staff, and let's go psychology. Let's put psychologists here, here, and here. So we're going to have 3 psychologists. So we're paying a lot of money in staff already. But we're going to start bringing in some... So what's deliveries? What's this? Stock. Prison uniform. Okay, so that's deliveries. So we got prison uniform ready to go. And how are we doing? I think we're pretty much done with everything. How's the bureaucracy going? So it's done health. He's trying to unlock education right now for us, which is great. Let's just have a look at the time as well. We're very close to the end of this episode. I might even call the episode a tiny bit short, just because we're kind of at that point now where I need to do a lot of planning and that. So next time, hopefully, I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff like planned out for us to do soon. I don't know when the next episode's going to come out after these ones. They should be next week, but I don't know which days. That's because after this episode comes out, I'll be in Sydney for the weekend, and then I need to come back, and I'll be back at uni, so then I won't be able to record until after uni. So it might be a tiny bit late with these episodes next week. So that'll be episode 4, 5, and 6. But hopefully I shouldn't have too much of a hold back. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So as usual, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and are happy that Prison Architect is back on the schedule. And I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm kind of got that new boost of creation and ready to bring in some prisoners. So next episode, we'll start getting some prisoner intake. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. And I'll see you all in the next one. So catch you later, guys.